The Page of Wands is literally Spirit telling you, hey, wake up. I've given you gifts and it's time to manifest. It's time to manifest abundance, joy, and success with your spiritual and creative path. There's a lot of hope and ambition with this card. Wands is the suit of fire, and Page of Wands correlates to the sign of Aries. So if there are any placements that would be enhanced by this card, any fire placements that you have, any Aries placements that you have, now is the time to allow those aspects of you to shine. There's something new about using the creativity here, though. Something new is going to present itself. Especially with money or your career, you're actually on the verge of discovering something. So it's not something that you've necessarily been working on for a while, but you're on the verge of discovering something new that's going to really help you, especially if you're trying to jumpstart a project, you're trying to start fresh with a business. This is a kind of a suggestion to show more optimism towards things going in your favor. And also to be the first one to kind of jump on an opportunity when it is presenting itself to you. So definitely a card of being excited about a venture that's going to really lead you to success. Card 2 is the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups can be, in this instance, many different aspects of your life. It could be literally that you are going to be around a lot of family soon, which I know the holidays are coming up. We've got Christmas, we've got Kwanzaa, we've got the New Year, and there is going to be a lot of family-oriented events and gatherings happening. So this card can literally mean that you are just open and prepared to receive all of that love from all of your family and loved ones that are going to be around you. It also can be just a very warm and affectionate person. Usually this card correlates to Cancer. So any of those family-oriented aspects that you have, or anyone that has any strong Cancer aspects, Cancer sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, anything that you're surrounded with that energy right now is just a very positive thing in your life. It's something that you are kind of zoomed in on and you're very appreciative of right now. And spiritually, it also means that you are very appreciative of the gifts that you have received from Spirit, and you have been really tuned in with your intuition, really listening to the messages that you're getting from Spirit. So that is great. It does come with a warning. Don't get lost in that emotion. Don't get lost in that. Still pay attention to other things that you need to be paying attention to. Still get serious when you need to get serious. But enjoy that affection. Enjoy feeling that generosity, feeling that emotional balance that comes with being around emotional maturity or having emotional maturity. It definitely is a good thing. Card 3 is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is childlike fun, nostalgia. There are old friends coming around you, and holiday season, it does seem like this card really would apply if you are, the type of person that has really good family friends. You're inviting them over, cousins that you grew up with, and you guys are just kind of reminiscing about old times and playing games together, doing things that you've always done that kind of just takes you away from all of the hustle and bustle of adult life. It's just literally you thinking positively, having a good time, and being generous. It is a card too of generosity, so of course that's exchanging gifts, that's sharing food together, just thinking about the good times. So this is going to be a time in your life where you get to relax a little bit and just enjoy the good old days. And everybody needs those moments. Life has so many ups and downs in the journey, especially the spiritual journey, and it is sometimes just good to just sit down, relax with someone you care about, and just feel free. Feel free. So this card is really encouraging you to accept competition as a way to grow, okay? Not a way to stoop low. All right, you have to be able to improve yourself without feeling any malice towards others that are creating this competition for you. Okay, and I do understand that what happens is, you have to be civil with people, especially in friendly competition, like at work. So, if this is pertaining to a promotion that you've been trying to get and you're competing against another person, make sure that what you're doing in order to show your strength and your abilities is not also kind of downing the other person. You're not trying to cause harm, okay, in bettering yourself. We're not trying to bring others down in order to rise up. That's not what we do, okay? It could also be a personal struggle that you're dealing with. There are some issues that you need to address and you need to find a solution, okay? The Five of Wands is calling for your voice to be heard, but it is also calling for you to tone down any aggression, okay? And if you are in a relationship right now where you guys are used to communicating back and forth, maybe having some playful banter where you guys kind of tease each other, don't take it personally all of a sudden, if this is how you guys have always communicated, you definitely need to make sure that you identify if there are any actual problems that are being communicated as a joke that you guys truly do need to work on. Okay, so if you just take it one step at a time and try and initiate communication where you guys can air everything out instead of attacking each other. And this is in relationship, this is in your family, this is at work, this is with your children. This is how you're able to address problems and everyone's voice is heard, okay? So if you do not do that and you hold things in, or you try to communicate it in a way of you're kind of sneaking it in there, a lot of that aggression is going to build up. It's brewing. And at some point, one of you is going to blow. So what you need to do is just make sure that with people that are surrounding you right now, outside of family, okay? If you're at work right now, you're having kind of this competitive nature going on, energy going on, make sure that it's a good-natured rivalry. Make sure that it's just you guys making sure that you are putting your best foot forward, because at the end of the day, you are each other's competition, but you're also at the same company. You're also a representation of their company, the both of you. So make sure that, these disagreements aren't turning personal. It's not turning into something that is getting, just a malicious intent, something done with malice. Stay away from that, okay? Allow yourself to grow through the competition, okay? Allow yourself to grow. Stay away from the ego with this, because if you go to a place where you feel like you're better than that person, instead of realizing that you both offer unique things to the table of where you are sitting together, regardless of how much you might have to compete with each other, you will lose sight of things that you could do together in the future. Sometimes you might have to compete against one another in order to earn a certain position at work, but at the end of the day, it's still a map that has to work together and connect in order to truly function and be successful. Card 5 is the Six of Swords. So right now you are empowering yourself. You are moving forward. You want to allow yourself to let go of the old you. Okay, you can't go back to being that person now that you have dealt with trauma, now that you have dealt with heartbreak or tough chapters It's not about going back to that person. It's about not forgetting the lessons that you're learning from this in your life, even if you want to. Okay, moving forward is not forgetting. It is remembering that you carry those scars, but with those scars are wisdom. Okay, you have learned so much, and now you can claim those experiences back. Instead of being a victim, you're a survivor of those experiences, and that is a part of who you are now. That is a part of your current identity. Okay, the passage, it heals those wounds. Okay, the wounds don't just disappear. They're always there, but they're there as those scars of wisdom. So this definitely is a time of empowerment, and it's a time to continue the process of moving on. And this card always is easier said than done, because transformation and moving on is a very, very difficult process for many people. But accepting it and embracing it as your own healing journey, there is beauty in that. Okay? The trauma, the pain, the heartbreak, those tough experiences, they are part of who you are, but they do not define who you are. Okay? And moving on, going to that next chapter, allow yourself help if you need it. Allow yourself support if you need it. Just because you alone have decided to move forward doesn't mean you have to go through the process alone. You don't have to heal alone. Counseling, therapy, whatever helps you turn experiences into lessons, use it. Okay? Use it if you need it, and there's no rush to the process. Okay? Trust that you don't need to rush through it. Trust that the process is happening, and allow that heart of yours to fully heal.